Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Johnson, and it's Nash in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, one thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And, of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Springer. Here's Lewis. Maxey covering. Shoots a fadeaway. That shot is good, Lewis.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Here's Peterson. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Had the space there, but it's offline. Johnson against Embiid. Here's Lewis. There's the 3. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
Lewis has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Peterson, that one's good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Lewis. 5 points in the game. Grant, the pass to Lewis. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Sinks it from distance. Lewis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Maxey surveys. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
From deep 3-point land. That shot is good, Lewis. 11 points in the game.
Do you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
For 3, Maxey hits the trifecta.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Nash. Embiid covers. Nash passes to Lewis. Shoots over Maxey. That shot is good, Lewis.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Embiid. His last outing, he had 18 points. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Lewis. Takes the 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Now here's Maxey, tightly guarded. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Mann, covered by Johnson. Mann, the pass to Embiid. Rebounded by Johnson.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Peterson, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Lewis, Maxey covering. Here's Lewis. His last outing, he had 24 points. And he's going for the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. For Seattle, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7. Here's Lewis. 16 points for him. Driving in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of...
Up next, for Philadelphia. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Tyrese Halliburton.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. They've got Lewis, also Johnson out there. Nash is out there with Grant, and it's Springer in at the power forward position.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Peterson, and the rebound goes to Nash. Here's Lewis. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
The reverse jam, unbelievable.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. And they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Oh, my goodness, the slam. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now Embiid, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Got that one up quick. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg, for teams that are out of the playoff picture. What's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
Here's Peterson. His last outing, 16 points for him. From deep three-point land, another 3 for Philadelphia.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Springer can't get it to go.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Maxey on the wing. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Peterson. Right wing. Shoots from 14. And that one goes long.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Pass to Springer. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The 76ers trail by 4. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. From deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Nash against Embiid. Nash the pass to Lewis. Over Maxey. And another basket for Seattle.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Peterson. He has 6. Three-pointer. Springer pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nash with a screen on Maxey. Here's Lewis. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Seattle leading by 3. Lewis outside. Good D by Embiid.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
For Seattle, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field.
Wow!
Goodness.
Man!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA scoring leaders since the All-Star break.
Make some noise, everybody.
Off the inbound. And the rebound goes to Nash. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Lewis passes to Nash. Fires the 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Boy, he has been special to start this game, shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
Here's Peterson. 6 points for him. Goes up on the wing. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Lewis against Maxey. Nash with the screen on Maxey. And here is Lewis. 18 points for him. A 3-ball. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Mann. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Maxey against Lewis. No good from Grant.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Lewis with it. Now defended by Embiid. Nash. And finished off by Nash.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 5. Second chance shot. Nash with the block. Lewis with it.
Nice finish.
Finishes in style with a double clutch jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Messi. Lewis grabs the board.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
From deep three-point territory. No good. The 76ers trail by 11. Now Maxey. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Got that bucket in no time at all. Maxey's got 7 points.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Grant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Peterson. 8 points for him. Here's Mann. Poke loose. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Attention, everybody out there. Now coming on the court.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings.
Let me hear you.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And I think for the 76ers, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Grant for 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. Here's Peterson. He's covered by Grant. Hits the three-point bomb. 13 points in the game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Lewis against Jones. Lewis, right side. For the 3, trains the three-pointer. Lewis has got 26 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Shoots from 14. Again, Philadelphia.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Driving inside. 2 points. That one goes. And he has 28 points for the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
1:24 left in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Nash with the block. And here is Lewis. His last outing, he had 24 points. Puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for Seattle. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Oh, from way back.
Did you see where he shot that from?
Yeah.
Here's Peterson. 13 points in the game. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Now here's Lewis. From deep three-point territory. From beyond the arc and then some. Lewis has got 37.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Peterson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the basket by Jones.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Seattle. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for Seattle, they've got Nash. Sharp out there with Lewis. And it's Bernard in at the three. Got that bucket. Seattle leading by 13. Lewis with it. Lets the three fly. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Passes it to Springer. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
To the right side. Now Embiid provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Now the pass to Perry. Lewis against Jones. Embiid with the screen on Lewis. Embiid, no good. Seattle leading by 14. Lewis outside. Fires from way outside. And another three for Seattle.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Here come your Philadelphia 76ers.
And the 76ers making a change here. Man's checked in.
And let's take a look now at Joel Embiid's numbers. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Pass to Bernard. Back to Lewis. Puts up a deep three. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Jones. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. It's good from long range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lewis against Smart. Now here's Lewis. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Drives to the hoop. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Smart. The rebound by Sharp.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Nash the pass to Lewis. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Poked away. Embiid dishes to Jones. Pass to Lewis. Pass to Sharp. There's the triple. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Jones, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Springer, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Lewis against Jones. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jones has got 8.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
There's the pass to Lewis. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Here's Mann, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Walker's checked in for Seattle. Halliburton comes in for Shaedon Sharp. And Jones over to help. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Nash.
For 3.
Nash has got 6 assists in the game. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Mann. Outside, Maxey. Here's Peterson. Nash with the block. Here's Halliburton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Lewis with it. Going inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Philadelphia's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. And Seattle's shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Now Lewis, non-stop scoring machine here. The quick look, no good that time. The 76ers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor, over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Peterson. Carlos, defended by Nash, and stolen by Nash. And now Nash pushing it up, no one back to stop him. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Peterson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Nash against Jones. And Jones over to help. Nash outside. Lewis with the three. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Lewis has got 56 points in the game.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Peterson misses.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Pass to Lewis. Fires away from way outside. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here's Jones. 8 points for him. Trying to end the drought. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
The half-court bomb falls off target. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. It's Jones on the way. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
2 minutes.
Here's Lewis. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Launches it. Another three for Philadelphia.
Let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Passes it to Bernard. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Fires from way outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Maxey passes to Peterson. Jones with the screen on Walker. Jones with it. From 10 feet out, and it's blocked by Lewis. And Seattle shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Seconds left in the first half of the game. Philadelphia's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's Peterson. He's got 16. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Seattle dictating the flow. Now here's Lewis. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. It could go. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's Seattle, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Checking out Seattle sitting in first place. They've taken care of business, but the playoffs fast approaching. They're where they need to be.
And we'll see how that home court advantage translates down the stretch. Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're rolling out the red carpet in the lane, and everybody's on the guest list. They need to call security, tighten it up.
You know what, Shaq? You'd be a good bouncer. I mean, heck, you could just, do that as a side hustle.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Tyrese Maxey out there with Jones. And there's Embiid, and it's Peterson in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
From deep three-point land, that's good from Johnson on the assist by Lewis. Lewis has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
Here's Peterson. He's covered by Grant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Peterson's got 21.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Lewis with the 3, and another 3 for Seattle.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Philadelphia's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Jones the pass to Peterson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's blocked by Lewis. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Springer, good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Jones with 13 points in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Mann's checked in for Jones. And the pass to Springer. And another 3 for Seattle.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Lewis against Maxey. Pass to Mann. Here's Peterson. 21 points in the game. Cans the shot from the wing. Peterson's got 23 points.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Lewis against Maxey. From downtown. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
7 feet away, and again, it's Philadelphia.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Lewis kicks to Nash. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
The assist.
Wow.
Lewis.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Peterson. Kicks it out to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Passes to Lewis. Puts up a deep three. Good, that's another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Peterson. He's covered by Grant. Peterson misses. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Nash dishes to Lewis. Fades. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Maxey passes to Peterson. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range. Peterson's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Maxey against Lewis. Puts up a deep three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Now Maxey. He's got 9. The dish to Embiid. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the pass to Springer. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Here's Peterson. He's got 26.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. And they get it. Good on the triple. Peterson's got 29.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And here's Nash. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And it's Lewis at the elbow. Pass to Springer for 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
76ers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. To the left side wing. Here's Mann. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Seattle. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Here's Lewis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Lewis.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Jones checked in for the 76ers. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot.
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Lewis against Maxey. Lewis outside. Over Maxey. Hits it again. Wow. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Peterson. Launches a 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Lewis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And really deep 3 that time. Grant's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Maxey on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Basket good.
Wheeling that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And Seattle shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Passes it to Kent. There's the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit 3s to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Jones dishes to Embiid.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your 76ers. Marcus Smart.
Here's Peterson. He has 29, and the 3-ball is good. Peterson's got 14 points now in the second half.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's Peterson. He's got 32. Springer pulls it in.
Timeout away.
Springer's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
All right, everybody, coming on the court.
And now a look at who's been leading the NBA in rebounding since the All-Star break.
Once again, make the noise for your Sixers, ENT.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Lewis passes to Grant. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. He has 6. The 76ers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. There's 1:47 left in the third. The pass to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Great open look there. Peterson's got 35 in the game.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Lewis with it. Pass to Grant. Fires away from outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. 1:07 left in the third. Peterson, that's good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Smart against Lewis. Puts up a deep three. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Peterson, another three for Philadelphia.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Now Lewis, non-stop scoring machine here from deep three-point territory. And that one is off. Barry passes to Peterson. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And here is Lewis. It'll count. And another one. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Seattle ahead, running away with this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Seattle, they've got Grant. And Gay is in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Springer. And again for 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. Here's Peterson. Off target from outside. And Seattle shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Pass to Springer. Nice open look, but it's no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the 76ers. Peterson misses. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Maxey against Lewis. Here's Kent trying to get open as Lewis. And the shot goes down.
Assisted.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Left side, Maxey. And he makes that one.
What an adjustment by Maxey. That will be available.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Now the pass to Grant. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Outside, Maxey. There's the triple. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Grant. Fires from way out. Whoa! Big time shot!
No, he didn't. I don't think I have ever seen anything like that in my career. Wow!
Outside, Maxey. Here's Peterson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Seattle has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. It's offline from half court.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Pass to Gay. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Philadelphia shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Peterson. Traps in the tray. Peterson's got 49 points in the game.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Lewis misses. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Lewis against Maxey. Now here's Lewis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And Seattle's shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. From deep three-point territory, the shot missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Jones, no one around him. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Here's Lewis. Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Jones with it. Outside, Maxey. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 8 here in this one already. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Passes it to Lewis. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001 and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
The pass to Peterson. No one near him. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Springer's got his 5th rebound in this one. He kicks to Lewis. Fires from way outside. They get it again. Here's Kent. And they pick up 2.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Peterson. From deep three-point land. That one doesn't go. And so Grant will bring it up for Seattle. Pass to Lewis. They set the pick. So, around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Puts up a deep 3, and again, Seattle with the triple.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Jones looking for an opening. Wide open shot is on the money. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Maxey against Lewis. From deep three-point land, the long-distance 3 is buried.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
The open shot, Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Lewis against Maxey. Lewis outside. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Peterson sinks the three-pointer. Peterson's got 54 points.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now Lewis. For 3, connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Sure, I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.